Hiya, it's Alice. I've picked my favourite. Jack Daniels, you can't go wrong. I was going to put in coffee because I'm not usually so hardcore to actually drink whiskey on its own, but I'm going to go for it anyway. And it's only 12:30 in the afternoon. I first started listening to Charlotte August 2011. She just messaged me on Tumblr one day and was like, hey, check out my music, and I was like, okay, and I did, and I was like, wow. And yeah, the rest of it is history, I guess. I mean, I got really addicted to it because she's just amazing and all the songs are brilliant. And then this song, Tell the World, she released this, and it's just like my instant jam. I got the lyrics tattooed on my leg. And then the month after that, I met her in Leeds when she played a show there, and got a picture with her and showed my tattoo, and it was like one of the best nights of my life, probably. So yeah, that's my favourite song. I mean, all of them are excellent in my opinion. She can't do any wrong. But Tell the World will always be my jam, and Charlotte will always have a special place in me. So I would like to raise my glass of whiskey and hopefully not pass out afterwards, because I don't drink so much anymore. So thank you, Charlotte. Congratulations on another album and everything you've done so far. We're all very proud of you, and we love you, and yeah, cheers. Woohoo!
Hey Charlotte, I just want to say how grateful I am after all these years. Like every day I'm so grateful that a couple of years ago you followed me on Twitter and I discovered Creepy Little Story. And I remember right after I discovered it, after I started listening to it, I left to visit my grandparents in this really remote location where there is nothing to do, and I had it on repeat for days and I was obsessed with it. And your music has always helped me so much and has made me feel less alone in all these twisted feelings that I have and my twisted mind. And I'm really grateful and happy that we are this big family and that we have each other and that we are so, I don't know, so united, and it really feels like a big family. So here's to you and to many more songs and albums and books and to everything you ever wish to accomplish.
Hey Charlotte, congratulations on the album. It's amazing. I've been listening to it at work, at home, in the car, on repeat. You're amazing. Thank you for all the pledge things you did for me, the cover and the 2 personal videos. Yesterday was amazing. I can die happy now. Thank you. And you're just amazing. I love you. Congratulations on everything. Cheers.
Hi, Charlotte. Yeah, Yes, what should I say? I'm happy with your release. I listen to it nearly all day and every time a day on my way to work, and I love this music. It makes me happy, and it also makes me happy to see you happy when I listen to the concerts you made for me throughout the Pledge campaign. And so, cheers, up to the next adventure and your health. Prost.
I want to thank Charlotte for bringing us all together. Through her music, her writings, and her songs, and her books, we all made a connection. She is the reason this tribe exists. I think it's amazing that one person can bring so many people together. I personally met her through Twitter, or at least she found me. But through her music and her tribe, I've made some good friends, and I'm really thankful for that. A few days ago, I had a really rough day. It just wasn't working for me. And one of my friends from Twitter, sent me a tweet with a hug. And it just made me smile. It was just what I needed to get through it. So thank you for that. It's amazing to see how many connections are made through her. She spreads so much love around. It's just amazing. It blows my mind. In her video for the release of her new album, she told us that her music is her lifeline. It's something to hold on to. That she wants to throw us a warm blanket, shelter us, to be like guiding lights in the sky. And I think that for the most of us, at least for me, she has always been that. Not just with this album, but with all the other albums, and with her day-to-day tweets, with her thoughts, and with her writings. It's just amazing. I can't say it enough. It's just amazing. So I want to thank her, and I want to thank you for being such a good friends, and for being there when times get rough. It's nice to have people you can lean on, a shoulder to cry on, and just to share things with, thoughts, feelings, music. It's just incredible. So here's to Charlotte, here's to us, here's to our beautiful tribe. Cheers. Have a beautiful day.
Hi. All right. So where do I begin? Well, I remember a few years ago going through my Tumblr followers and seeing the name The Glass Child. And I didn't pay too much attention to it at the time because I thought the name was weird. But it was still weird enough. I like weird, by the way. And it was still interesting enough to have my attention. So not long after that, I went through the profile, took a look around, and I liked what I saw. For me to truly appreciate an artist, I have to love the lyrics. The lyrics have to be amazing. The music has to be amazing. There has to be passion. There has to be heart. And The Glass Child had that whole package. I was smitten. I was a fan. I knew I had to do everything I could to support that artist. And here we are a few years later, and I'm still supporting you, Charlotte. And there are so many things to thank you for. One being, this whole creature family. I love that I've made some amazing friends, through your music, through knowing your music, being a fan of your music, being a fan of you. I've met some pretty incredible people. I've met my book designer and my book editor, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. And thank you for sharing your heart. Thank you for being you. the most important thing that I believe in, creating a family, creating a bond, creating whatever, is just being yourself, and you are that. And you share when you're frustrated, you share when you're heartbroken, you share when a day is rough, and you share when a day's great. And I think that's pretty awesome. And you give room for people to be honest. You give room for people to feel, and there's nothing more incredible about an artist than that. So thank you so much for being you. Thank you for sharing your heart, as terrifying as it is, and thank you for showing us what it looks like to be brave and to be yourself. So you're forever an inspiration. And as you know, I've created the tradition of having whiskey every time you release something or reach a goal or whatever the case may be. But I kind of missed out with your latest album, but I'm here to do it now. So here's to that. Here's to you. Here's to many, 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 many years, more years of accomplishments, goals, and sharing your heart and pouring it out, and for uniting more people. So thank you, Charlotte. We love you. I love you. Thank you.
And they've been